Alright, in this example, we are going to solve the inequality y divided by 9 is greater than 3. Afterwards, we're going to graph our solution. So I'm first going to write the the inequality on the right hand side. And since I know that y is being divided by 9, to solve this inequality, I am going to multiply both sides by the denominator 9, and then simplify. So now, since y is on the left, because we always want to write our inequalities with the variable on the left, y is greater than 27, so on our number line I'm going to graph it. 27 being our identified point, identified number, and I'm going to fill in the rest of the number line, 27, 28, so on and so forth. So since 27 is our highlighted number, and y is greater than that, I'm going to put an open circle and shade to the right, since the arrow is going to the right. Okay, so there are two specific rules that we have to follow when we solve an inequality. The first rule is that we multiply each side by a negative number, then the inequality sign flip-flops. So if you look at this example below, x divided by 3 is less than 10. Well, we're going to make that a negative 3. If we divide x by negative 3, the opposite or the inverse operation of division is going to be multiplication. So we're going to multiply both sides by negative 3. The fact that we're multiplying by a negative number will make this inequality switch signs to the opposite direction. So then my final answer would be x is greater than negative 30. So the same thing will happen when we divide each side by a negative number. The inequality sign will flip-flop. So then let's say we have 3x negative, always forget that, equals, is less than or equal to negative 30. Now to solve this inequality, I'm going to have to divide both sides by a negative number, and then my final answer will be x is now greater than or equal to a positive 10. Okay, so whenever we divide or multiply by the negative number, the inequality sign's direction will flip-flop. Now in example number 2, we have to solve the inequality of negative 4 times x is greater than 3. So at the right, I'm going to rewrite the inequality. And now since I know I'm multiplying x by a negative 4, the inverse operation of multiplication I know is division, so I'm going to divide both sides by a negative 4. Because I divided by a negative 4, that'll definitely switch or flip-flop my inequality sign so that I have x is less than negative 3/4. That is my final answer. So on my number line, I'm going to graph the x, all the values of x that are less than negative 3/4. Each increment's going to be about a quarter. So going to the right, I'm going to get larger values, and then to the left, I'm going to get smaller values. So I'm going to put an open circle because it's less than, and I'm pointing to the right, so any value that's less than negative 3/4 will be shown at the left. Excuse me, yeah, we're pointing to the left, not shown to the right. It's going to be our arrow to the left side. Alright, definitely try these next two questions and pause the video and then double check your answers with me afterwards. Okay, do your answers match up? If not, make sure you write something down on your paper knowing that you need to ask a question in class the next day and you'll be ready to go. Thank you for watching and keep up the good work, guys.